My stepsister told my dad about my plans to cut him out of my life. Side account because while nobody in my real life knows my Reddit, I know that my brother and some of my friend lurk and I don't want it linked back to my main account. 3 days ago, I, 21F, was talking to my stepsister, 18F, about a fight she had with my dad that ended with him basically disowning her. I told her she was better off because my dad sucked and I was slowly pushing him out of my life. My dad, 48M, is not a good person. He's narcissistic, manipulative, abusive in some ways, and a liar. He mistreated my mom, drove her to alcoholism which killed her when I was 17, traumatized my brother, 23M, and acts like he did nothing wrong. This, along with a bunch of other things he did, made me start considering cutting him out when I was around 18. I could never go through with it, however, mainly because he is my only living parent. The trouble came when she took this info and used it as ammo in her fight with my dad, which caused a much bigger blowout fight that's still unfolding as I type this. When everything died down a little bit, I messaged my sister telling her I didn't appreciate her going to my dad with what I told her, because I told her privately, thinking she respected me enough to keep it between us. She said it wasn't that big of a deal because I was gonna do it anyway. That made me very mad, as while I was gonna do it anyway, I wanted to do it on my terms when I was ready, not have the rug snatched out from under me. I've told her in the past that I don't like it when she tells my dad things that we talk about, as it has caused drama in the past. I thought she understood. I called her and we got into a fight. I shouted at her that she would never understand what I'm going through because she has both of her parents, and would still have one to fall back on for support if she cut contact with the other, that I don't have that, and that I knew that this would also blow back onto my brother. While we promised to always have each other's back and both wanted to get to this point eventually, I didn't want to put him through this before he was ready as well. When it comes to issues surrounding our dad, we are a united front, which means going in together, not dragging the other into it unwilling. We were both still coming to terms with the idea that we would rather consider ourselves orphans than have a relationship with our only living parent. My brother is equally as pissed off at her, and thinks that we should add her to the cut list, and I'm starting to think he's right.